So to get on topic, this week,
Yes.
it was the CFDA Fashion Awards. Hot mess.
Honestly, I don't think any of these people got the memo that this was a fashion awards and not a look for less contest.
More like shabby chic, and if that's what you're into, this is not the show for you, so tune out.
Well, here's a little segment we like to call Who's Hot?
And who's not.
So where do we start?
Let's start with the who's hot. Delicious. Carolina Herrera. Love it. This is a woman who's so chic. Her fashion is phenomenal. And she wore pants, of all things, to the CFDA Awards.
You know, I'm not surprised. Honestly, when you reach her stature, you can do that because she just simply got it like that. But honestly, she can do no wrong. Like, she just has a certain grace and elegance that a lot of these celebrities nowadays are lacking. Maybe she'd give a class or something, like how to be a real...
An annex class.
Yeah, you know?
Yes, it's free. So moving on, we have the Olsens, not the twins, but we have the older and the younger, Elizabeth and Mary Kate. Elizabeth wore the row. Family fashion.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Mary Kate, of course, she wore Issey Miyake.
Miyake, get it right.
Don't correct me.
I'm gonna correct you.
Look, I said Issey.
And I'm
anyway,
gonna say Issey.
like
Get
I was
it
saying,
right.
no, she wore Issey Miyake.
Whatever.
And honestly, you know what I love about these two? Or three, rather. We're gonna include you, Elizabeth, because we know you were the black
That
sheep.
is Elizabeth. I mean,
I'm just saying, you know, you rarely see her, but now she's starting to get out there.
Yeah,
She's
she
no longer
is.
the black sheep.
No.
But all in all, what I love about all three of them is that they don't eat. And
At
that they
all.
can stand on very, very high heels and not fall. That is amazing. I'm still trying to accomplish that, but
put your fingers on it.
maybe after the show.
Whatever. Anyway, so next we have Aaron Watson and Alexander Wang. Not a fan.
I love Aaron Watson in this Alexander Wang number.
I just love Aaron Watson, period. But this
Anyway.
bridesmaid dress.
How dare you say it's a bridesmaid dress?
Honey, please, Alexander Wang is now designed for Balenciaga. He could have stepped that dress up.
Okay, look, maybe you don't live for Fifth Element Couture, but I live for Fifth Element Couture.
Well, then
and
take
I
it to the
think
Fifth
this
Element and go over there, because right now we're doing CFDA, and this is a hot mess.
Anyway, like I was saying, here we have Jessica Chastain and Givenchy.
I love Givenchy, but I don't like this dress. Boring.
Okay, so we're gonna have to come to a mutual agreement on something because this is amazing.
She looks stunning. She's sexy. She's hot. If I was gay, I'd do her. But honestly, it's for a cocktail dinner, not the CFDA. Let's get it right.
Honestly, you can never go wrong with the little black dress.
It's
the jewelry she needed no jewelry.
great.
It's gorgeous. And
The
then
only
look at
thing
who
hot
she's
on her-
with. She's with
the only
Ricardo
thing hot-
TC.
and-
How dare you? TC, call me.
Honey,
Holla.
fight Kanye
Call
for
me.
that one. Anyway, so
moving on.
Joan Smalls. Love her. Love her. Love
Again,
her.
and Givenchy.
Fabulous.
I've been seeing a lot of Joan Smalls lately, and honestly, I am obsessed. I mean, she can do no wrong. She's amazing.
No wrong. And she's Puerto Rican. Can you believe it? Jimmy Miss Puerto Rican. I would never said. Jordan Dunn. Now, here's where he and I disagree. Because this piece to me is fierce. It's downtown chic, it's edgy, it's rocker, with a little bit of French couture. It's by Calvin Klein. He hates it, only because he can't wear it.
First and foremost, I didn't say I hate it. I do like the
like
piece. I just like it better on the hanger.
Well,
This is better for Studio 54,
and
not
again,
the CFDA
more
Awards.
hateration from Jay.
Who's hating?
You
I
can't
have-
wear midriff. Just admit it, okay?
Whatever. I can.
Anyway, moving on to Olivia
On the weekend.
Palermo. Olivia Palermo and Dennis Basso. She looks stunning, and I have to tell you, I'm not a fan of Olivia Palermo myself because she's not a fashion icon. She's not a fashion anything, but in this piece, she looks fabulous. I give it to her.
I honestly think that Olivia Palermo looks amazing. I wasn't a big fan of Dennis Basso because I'm not a really huge fan of their furs. I'm more of a G. Mendel type of guy. But
So
I
typical
must
Upper East
say,
Side.
Of course, I don't go below 57th Street.
You're
How
like an
dare
old
you?
woman with white hair and a poodle.
I love it.
Anyway, Rooney Mara, girl with the dragon tattoo, my favorite. She looks fabulous in Calvin Klein.
She
Gotta
looks
love her.
amazing.
She always looks amazing. This woman does no wrong fashion-wise. I honestly can tell you in the next couple of years, she will be considered a fashion icon.
I can see that
I can
happening.
so see that. She's-
Rooney, you heard it here.
Call
we
us.
said it.
We'll style you. We love you.
Indeed.
Now
Now we're going to move on to the knot.
Oh, honey. No.
Brad Bereski.
Looks like a tablecloth at a black family reunion from the South. Hot mess. And it didn't even match.
First and foremost, Brad, I'm gonna need you, come here. Come
close.
closer,
Come
come
very close.
closer.
And he's wearing black shoes.
Listen to me. Easter was in March.
Thank you. Thank you.
You look like a pedophile. How dare you
Hide your wives, hide your kids.
Sexually based offenses are considered
This is all you
sexually
get.
heinous.
I'm gonna say, oh,
Anyway,
Linda Evangelista. Is she wearing a garbage bag?
honestly, that is supposed to be Oscar de la Renta.
I think she needs to give it back to Oscar the Grouch because that was like a garbage bag.
Very Sesame Street.
So disgusting. She looks like an alien.
I can't do. Oh, then we have Miranda Kerr and Proenza, or as I like to call her, Judy Jetson.
More like BB, Kim Kardashian. Ugly. Very tacky. Very tacky. Oh, Stella Tennant. She looks fabulous. I love her edgy androgynous look. Hair swept to the side. She would look better if her hair was gray.
If Morticia was a lesbian, this would be her look.
I love the suit.
I don't see it.
I love the suit.
I don't see it.
I love the suit. It's so her. Ugh. Tabitha Simmons, honey, stick to shoes. You look stupid.
Tabitha Simmons. Givenchy is made for an edgy woman.
Why is she wearing a slip of polka dots?
You, on the other hand,
She's fat.
are not the
She's
ideal
fat?
candidate for Givenchy.
She's fat.
But I hear Eileen Fisher for a representative.
Angela Loft. More like it.
And then we have none other than Tory Burch in Vintage Chanel.
Honey, she
There's
should have
a
left
reason
it
why.
in vintage. You should have left it at the thrift shop, darling.
I wouldn't call it a thrift shop. It's definitely a beautiful dress, but there's a reason why we call it vintage, and that is to love it in the past.